So let me ask you this, Rasheed White, because I went to your YouTube channel, right? And I'm looking at the total
Yeah.
disrespect that you shown Kyrie this week, starting with a video titled "Is Kyrie Irving Holding Ben Simmons Back?" Now, when I read the title of that video, I was blown away. I said, "Wait a minute, this man Rasheed White has totally outdone himself with this type of question." Before I even clicked on the video, then a day later, you really outdid yourself with a back-to-back video titled "Is the Brooklyn Nets Kyrie Irving playing for a contract and not a championship?" What's the deal with your
Is he playing
disrespect
for a
for Kyrie?
contract or is he playing for a championship, man? It was a cool thumbnail, right? You like the thumbnail on that
I
one, man?
loved it, but I mean, Rasheed,
All right, let's be serious. I'm watching the Brooklyn Nets. They lost without Kevin Durant. I'm looking at like me. I'm a fan. I love the high isolation stuff. You know, I love that stuff, like the 1-on-1. You know, but Kyrie Irving was not playing system basketball. He was playing for a contract. He wasn't playing for a championship. You know, so he's like they'll get him the ball. You know, Ben Simmons will bring the ball down. They get the ball to Kyrie. Kyrie's chucking the ball up at 18 seconds on the shot clock. They're not using both sides of the floor.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm just kind of confused on who else is going to shoot the damn ball because Ben Simmons ain't going to do it.
No, you had TJ Warren out there. He's not getting any touches. I mean, Seth Curry wasn't getting any touches. Ben Simmons is not getting any touches. And I keep saying this, like it's the same thing when I say with Westbrook. You know, like what are you going to play Westbrook and LeBron together? Being that Westbrook is the poorest shooter, LeBron needs to play more off the ball at times. You know, and Westbrook needs to play on the ball because you can't because what the problem is they load up on Kyrie, and then now he has to toss the ball. You say, hey, Ben Simmons, shoot it. Well, it's not a jump shooter, you know. So Ben Simmons needs to be controlling that basketball. He knows when to release the basketball. The ball doesn't, the ball doesn't stick. It moves east west. You know, like you start playing north south basketball, man. It's really really easy to defend that type of. And look what they did against the Knicks. Everything I said in those two videos that Kyrie Irving was did that he actually was doing, he did the complete opposite. He actually used his team to actually win. Even when they were up by 5 points, I seen Kyrie Irving actually making the extra pass. He was actually trusting his teammates. I mean, I was proud of him. I'm like, thank you, finally, man.
Wait a
You know,
minute.
because I
Maybe I watched I got to get another TV. Did Kyrie Irving not drop like 21 points in the fourth quarter in like the last final 9 minutes to get them to win over New York?
yeah, but it was like, they were moving the basketball, man. They would everybody touched the ball because I mean I don't know if you played basketball, Seven. Did you ever play
I
before?
played
Or
basketball in high school. I played basketball in
all
college.
right. So what
I played
happens?
for Morgan.
All right. So I love talking to people that actually played. You playing a 3-on-3, a 4-on-4. What happens when you don't touch the basketball? You got a guy that's going nuts. Like this won't pass. He takes bad shots. You'll be like, man. You know what I'm saying? You're just mentally not really into it. But
You
when the ball's popping, everybody's touching it, then you're engaged, though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, Kyrie Irving, I was just like, hey man, this dude is taking it's 18 seconds on the shot clock. Move the ball around, man. Then he's going 1-on-3. This guy's like wide open, man. He's not passing. He's going like he's looking to get his points, man. Come on, man. Like, share the basketball. And in that next
Rasheed
game,
White,
he was actually doing that.
you are insane, my brother. There's no way in hell I'm going to sit up here and let you blame Kyrie for being the hero. If it wasn't for Kyrie, Brooklyn would not have got their win. Where's your man
Now
Ben
I'm talking about.
Simmons at?
I told you, you say you only focusing on that one game. I'm talking about the other 6 games they
You don't
lost.
want me to get
And I'm talking.
started on
This is
all
like
the
that was
games.
the best. Listen, with the Brooklyn Nets, you would see like when Kevin Durant was actually playing. You had Ben Simmons, KD, Kyrie. These guys were getting like as a team, they were getting like 30, 35 assists, between 28 and 36 assists as a team. When KD
Yes,
went
that's when
down,
all
man,
three on
this
the court.
is it was like 18 assists, 19 assists. Now, when And during the Knicks, they had, I believe, 36 assists as a team. So that's what I actually want to see. The ball needs to move east-west, man,
I'm
not
sorry.
north-south. It needs to
Kevin
go
Durant is
east-west,
not
north-south.
known. Kevin Durant is not known for assists. I'm not letting you get away with that. You talking about
Yeah, he
assists.
could pass,
What about
man.
the
What are you
points?
talking about?
What about the points? What
Yeah, no,
about Ben
that's what I'm saying.
Simmons?
But it needs to be. It
What
need.
about Ben Simmons' lack of production offensively since KD went down? You
They're
have not
not. Listen, they're
mentioned that
not
yet.
running the offense through him, man. They're just
How? Why is
no.
that?
But yeah, they're not. They're not running the offense through him.
Why
Huh?
is that? But why is that?
You got to ask the coach, man. I mean, it's been a
No, you
Kyrie
don't.
show.
We
It
watched this
has. That's
game.
what I'm saying. It's
He's
been a Kyrie
scared.
show.
Your man is
No,
scared.
he's not
He's robbing
scared.
Brooklyn.
He's
Come
not
on,
scared.
bro.
I mean, he's
You
not
need to
touching the
stop it, bro.
basketball. I
That's
I watch. I
unreal.
watch every game. I mean, Ben
I
Simmons
do
would bring the
too.
ball up. He would get the ball to Kyrie Irving, and then Kyrie Irving just starts going and doing what he's doing. He makes one pass, maybe to like dump it off the next Claxton, and then Claxton scores. Or if he misses, then they have to get back on defense.
Let me ask you a
But there's
question,
no
Rasheed
ball
White.
movement.
Let me ask you a Rasheed White, because this is ridiculous. Your Brooklyn Nets right now are in fourth place, right? They are 30-19 on the season. The Cavaliers are
Yeah.
right behind them, and Cleveland won tonight. Are you okay with your with your squad being in fourth place right now, possibly in the fifth place, knowing that when KD was here, they was in second place, damn near on a 12-game winning streak? Who's to blame for this demise as of late?
Yeah, I mean, we knew there was going to be an adjustment, and like I said, I was just watching this thing. I said, let me just really watch because it's easy to watch Kyrie Irving and just fall in love with the moves, with the handles, and the creative finishes. And I'm like, man. But then when you really, really start like studying and analyzing his game, I'm like, yo, Kyrie, man, you got guys that are wide open, and then plus, there's a propensity for injury with him, man. Like he got hurt a lot doing a lot of those circus acrobatic, so I don't want to see that right now from Kyrie. Like
Kyrie is the only
I want to see
reason why
that
you're
more
winning
towards like
games.
the in the playoffs. They lost a lot of games, man. They lost
The
a lot of
games that
games.
y'all
Wait,
won,
you know what I'm saying? They lost a lot of games.
that's because
Yeah,
of
it
Ben
was like,
Simmons.
what was it like
That's because
three?
of Ben Simmons.
I'm watching it, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm a student of the game, man. I've been watching this game for a long time. I've been
Listen,
studying
you
this
may be
game
a
for a
student
long
of the
time,
game.
man.
You may be a
I'm telling
student of
you,
the
man.
game.
Ben Simmons, huh?
You stayed in that
Yeah.
classroom too long. You need to go outside, have lunch, go do some PE, go have a break. You studying too much because just clearly you're missing the game right in front of you. Ben Simmons' lack of offensive production since Kevin Durant went
Well,
down
listen, he's
is
dealing with a knee injury. Listen, he's dealing
who?
with a knee injury. He's dealing with a knee
Who?
injury. Ben Simmons, he's going to be out
Oh
tomorrow.
my
He's not playing
God.
tomorrow.
No, I know this, but
You
we
know,
got excuse after excuse after
it's a
excuse.
lower. Listen. I had lower extremity. Like I said on my show. I'm gonna give any Kawhi Leonard. I'm gonna give all these guys the benefit of the doubt when it comes to lower extremity injuries like knees, ankles, lower backs. Because like I said, you have a knee soreness. That can easily turn into like an ACL, MCL type tears, meniscus type tears. So you gotta be very, very careful. Ben Simmons is guarding the best players. I mean, he has to take the toughest defensive assignments. Like let's say if the Brooklyn Nets and Cleveland Cavaliers match up again in the playoffs, I mean Ben Simmons has to guard Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are really, really tough defensive assignments right there, man. Not easy to guard them when you can't hand check.
All right, we just gonna keep bypassing the offense of Ben Simmons. You just keep dancing around that. But that's cool because in the playoffs you will have Kevin Durant, so that wouldn't be needed. All right, cool.
Yeah, I mean they can
I'm
mix
looking.
up. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of different things they can do, like him setting the screens. That actually works. So that's the type of style of basketball I play. I come up, set the screens. Most people don't fight over screens; they go under screens. And you got KD and Kyrie; they can actually, get wide open 3-point shooters. Or you can actually get the ball to Ben Simmons. He can push the floor. He can get downhill quick, and then they're going to have to collapse on him, and then he can kick it out to wide open 3-point shooters of KD and Kyrie, Joe Harris, and all these guys. But it's important to establish the role players. Role players actually, are really, really critical in terms of actually winning you games. Like Steve Kerr hitting big shots, Paxton.
How can you
No,
sit here? No. How can you sit here and talk about role players need to be established when
they do,
one
man. You
of
have
your
to do it.
top three, when one of your top three is not established? It starts from the top. You keep blaming. You can't talk to me about
hurt.
Joe Harris and all
He
this.
has an injury.
Bro, we've had this conversation when he was on the court. Ben Simmons has had multiple 0-point performances this year alone. Are you going to attribute that to injuries?
I mean, like I said, they're not running the offense to him. Like I said, when I used to play with my boy Dante,
like Kyrie was suspended. So who was running the floor?
I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe no. I mean, Ben Simmons had some good games. Just like TJ Warren has some good games and he has some bad games.
With both Kevin
Harris
Durant and Kyrie on the court. With both of those, with both Kevin Durant and Kyrie on the court, Ben Simmons has had some good games.
Since Kevin Durant, they're gonna run their offense into big.
No, but what I'm saying is how he's been playing this year has been exceptional when those two guys have been on the court. But when one of those guys go down, he is needed to step it up offensively, and he has not done that at all. And you keep giving him a pass.
Like I told you, man, Kyrie has been going bananas, man. He has. Like I said, I'm watching it. Ben Simmons brings the ball up the court. He passes to Kyrie. Kyrie starts getting into his moves. He starts getting into his dance, and the ball doesn't go back to Ben. I've been watching all the games, man. I've been watching every net game since 1995. I'm like, man, Kyrie's, and even Brian Scalabrine, man, who actually hated on Kyrie. I'm gonna call his show tomorrow morning or Tuesday morning. I'm like, yo, you know what?
Okay, now AR with the cooler kick. Keep street, we run this shit. Fell back after run it up. Then my last bitch, she was dumb as fuck. Hop out, get the spraying stuff. Cause my last ops wasn't saying nothing. Whole stunting, big pimpin', whole hunting. 38 with the cooler kid in the mall with me like Joe Budden. These hoes front.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.